Welcome to CEQUENS Chats, where we discuss all things tech, innovation, and industry leadership to help you stay ahead in the digital transformation journey and be part of a more meaningful world. At CEQUENS, building deeper human connections is what we are all about. With us in the studio today, we have Nermeen Subhi, Vice President of Carrier Relations at CEQUENS, who will be talking to us about effective pricing strategies for operators to retain and expand their SMS business. Hi, Nermeen. It's great to have you with us today.
It's my pleasure.
Welcome. To give everyone a better idea, as VP of Carrier Relations, what is it that you do exactly?
Okay, a VP Carrier Relations, actually I'm responsible for expanding CEQUENS connectivity to all mobile operators, having direct connectivity around the globe with mobile operators, direct connectivity with the best quality to serve our enterprise customer, having a high quality SMS routes, in addition to sell our products for enterprise customer for CPaaS, WhatsApp for Business, chatbot, and all digital communication channels.
I see. So when you were introducing yourself, you did mention SMS. And we know that it's still reigning supreme. It's still here to stay. And I know that a lot of businesses take different factors into consideration when they are looking for SMS services. But the key factor remains prices. But on the other hand, we're noticing that operators tend to kind of not have like a very elastic pricing model. Can you tell me why operators need to be a bit more flexible with their pricing?
Okay, you know that SMS is one of the main communication channels now for all customers, either consumer or enterprises. And having the quality routes direct to mobile operator is the key to have a quality service. The price is the main factor of having this service to customers. So having an effective price point is something that needs to be focused on with mobile operators. Why? Actually, mobile operators maybe some look at the short-term gain of having a high revenue, of increasing the prices. So multiplying the high rate by the volumes they have now is a big revenue gain on the intermediate short term, something like that. But when we look at the long-term plan, having a high price may make you, as a mobile operator, lose your traffic. Why? Because actually the traffic escape to maybe gray routes or alternative routes, or either you push the OTTs to subsidize and squeeze their cost by having other alternatives than SMS. So by time you lose a big portion of your traffic and big portion of the volume you used to get on the normal price. Accordingly, having a short-term gain of high revenue by increasing your prices will not support sustainability of your SMS business. So by time you lose traffic and by time you lose revenue as well.
Which is overall bad for business, obviously. So I know that as part of your work, you also kind of consult with these operators. And what advice would you give them, or how could you recommend that they come up with a better pricing strategy?
Okay, it needs some work on having an effective SMS rate. Some work comes with having a market intelligence of SMS prices in your country or in your region. Because actually having a high prices will lead to destroying the traffic in maybe all the country, not just your mobile operators. The other thing is that having something like testing tools or some market intelligence tool that detect if you have gray routes or alternatives within your country. Something like having bulk SMS testing or having consultation from an aggregator who is experienced in this kind of testing. So this will support you to know exactly which portion of the traffic you receive on the legitimate route. Okay, so accordingly, you know that if you have a big percentage lost to the gray route on this price, definitely if you're going to increase your price, you will lose more. Okay, so having all these factors together, you have a matrix to determine how much percentage of traffic you receive now out of your market. So knowing your market size and knowing the effective prices around your country or your region will support you in having a pricing point that support your revenue on the short term and on the long term as well.
Okay, and from your experience of working with all of these operators, how open have they been so far? Are they accepting of the idea? Are they able to see the long-term benefits? What's their take on all of this?
Actually, it depends on the strategy of each mobile operator. Okay, so I cannot have a statement for all mobile operators. It depends on their internal targets, internal strategy of having a short-term goals or having a long-term goals, or maybe some operators are behind in the SMS business. Some operators are very advanced phase. So it depends on each mobile operator status and their internal strategy.
Well, we've talked a lot about SMS, and I just wanted to get your opinion. And why do you think that SMS still stands out? Why is it still such an effective communication tool till today?
Okay, yeah. SMS in the old definition of sending SMS, which known as P2P, somehow is not there anymore. But actually, the SMS is the best and effective way till now of communication for the critical traffic, like OTP or all authentication traffic. So it's easier and it's more practical for the customer to receive an SMS, because you know that you have many applications and you have receiving many notifications all over the apps on your mobile. But having an SMS for the transaction you're doing is the accurate way to acknowledge that you are the person who is doing this action. So in critical traffic and in banking traffic and all OTPs, the SMS is still the more valuable communication channel.
Well, now you definitely have us convinced. Thank you so much for coming here today. And it was a pleasure chatting with you, Nermeen.
Thank you, Dana, and a pleasure to have this chat. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.